This is you on Earth, comfortable, breathing. That's you on Mars, on Venus, on Saturn. Keep going. You'll fly past the Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, and you'll realize you exist for one reason. You won the cosmic lottery. You were born on the one celestial body in this entire neighborhood that isn't actively trying to boil, freeze, crush, or irradiate you into a fine paste. Anywhere else, your life expectancy is shorter than it takes to get through a single YouTube ad. So today, we're going on a little tour, a grand voyage to discover all the spectacular, gruesome, and frankly, kind of creative ways the solar system would unalive you. We're going to rank the worst ways you'll die on each planet, from merely agonizing to instantaneous, soul-shattering oblivion.
Mars, the slow burn. Occupy Mars, they said. It'll be fun, they said. But Mars isn't Earth's friendly little brother. It's a cold, irradiated wasteland that kills with patient indifference. First, the air. Its atmosphere is less than 1% of Earth's density and is 95% carbon dioxide. If your suit gets even a pinprick hole, the pressure difference turns your own body against you. The air in your lungs is ripped out, and the low pressure causes the water in your tissues and blood to literally boil, not from heat, but from physics. It's a phenomenon called ableism. You'll be conscious for about 15 seconds of this internal agony before you pass out. If the vacuum doesn't get you, the cold will. Without a thick atmosphere to trap heat, temperatures plummet to minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 73 degrees Celsius, the moment the sun dips. Or maybe the dust storms, which can block out the sun for weeks and clog your filters, will suffocate you on your own recycled air. And hovering over all of it is a constant bath of solar and cosmic radiation, slowly shredding your DNA. Number 6. Mercury, the thermal whiplash. Welcome to the planet of extremes. Your death on Mercury depends entirely on where you land. Aim for the day side, and you'll descend into an 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 430 degrees Celsius, blast furnace, hot enough to melt lead. Your ship will be cooked from the outside in before you even touch down. Think you're smart and aim for the night side? You land in a minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 180 degrees Celsius freezer. Here's the problem. NASA's best spacesuit, the one for the moon, is only rated down to minus 250 degrees Fahrenheit. You are far, far below the safety limit. That extreme temperature difference doesn't just make it cold. It makes your multi-million-dollar suit so brittle, it shatters like glass. But even if it holds, your one job is to not get caught in the sunrise. As the planet slowly rotates, that line between night and day isn't a gentle dawn. It's a creeping wall of fire that will erase you the instant it touches you. So on Mercury, your choices are to be instantly cooked, instantly frozen, or hunted down by a creeping wall of fire. There is no safe place, no clever strategy, only a choice of execution method. It's the ultimate cosmic trap, and we're still only at number 6. Number 5. Saturn. The Ringside shredder Saturn is beautiful, but its most famous feature is also its deadliest bouncer. Those rings aren't solid. They're a cosmic minefield of ice and rock chunks, from dust grains to mountain-sized projectiles, all orbiting at over 45,000 miles per hour. One wrong move, and your ship is instantly turned into a cloud of shrapnel. If you survive the rings and attempt atmospheric entry, you're greeted by 1,100 miles per hour, 1,800 kilometers per hour, winds near the equator. These hyper-hurricane forces will tear your vessel apart. If you avoid those, you simply descend into the planet's depths, where the increasing pressure will crush you into a human diamond long after you've frozen in the upper ammonia clouds. Number 4. Uranus. The diamond-pressed deep freeze arriving at the tilted, distant ice giant Uranus is entering a realm of profound, bottomless cold. The upper atmosphere is a bone-chilling minus 357 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 216 degrees Celsius. As you plunge into its blue-green depths, the atmosphere of hydrogen, helium, and methane grows thicker. The pressure builds exponentially, squeezing you with thousands of times Earth's atmospheric force. Deeper still, scientists theorize this immense pressure crushes methane into solid diamonds that rain down through the fluid interior. You, however, will never see them. Long before you get to the Diamond Range showroom, your vessel will implode like a tin can in the Marianas Trench, flash freezing you in the dark. Number 3. Neptune. The supersonic blender Neptune. From a distance, Neptune is a hypnotic, deep blue jewel, far more vibrant than its hazy twin, Uranus. That rich color comes from its atmosphere of hydrogen, helium, and clouds of frozen methane, all swirling above a slushy mantle of water and ammonia ice. The temperature at the cloud tops is a staggering minus 353 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 214 degrees Celsius, a cold so profound it's almost absolute. But the cold is a distraction. The real killer is the wind. Churned by a mysterious internal heat source, these aren't winds of mere air. They are supersonic currents of frozen gas screaming across the planet at over 1,300 miles per hour, which is 2,100 kilometers per hour. The moment your craft touches that deep blue haze, it's not a descent. It's an immediate, violent encounter with forces that will shred it into confetti. There's no time to worry about the pressure or the lethal freeze. Neptune doesn't crush or freeze you. It scours you away with a supersonic blast of frozen, toxic gas. Number 2. Jupiter, the everything everywhere all at once Annihilator landing on Jupiter is not a concept. Jupiter is a place you are unmade. The hazards start thousands of miles out in its gargantuan magnetic field, which traps radiation in belts so intense they would deliver a fatal dose in minutes. Your electronics are fried, and your cells are torn apart on a molecular level. If you survive that, you're pulled in by gravity 2.5 times stronger than Earth's. You hit the atmosphere and are immediately tossed around by 300 mph winds. As you plunge deeper, the pressure builds to millions of times that of Earth, compressing your ship and you until you are simply a small, dense nugget of organic matter, which is then atomized by the heat and pressure. Jupiter doesn't just kill you, it erases you from existence. Number 1. Venus. The crushing, corrosive, incinerating hellscape, and now, the undisputed champion of planetary lethality. Venus is what happens when a planet goes completely wrong. The atmosphere is 92 times thicker than Earth's, meaning the surface pressure will crush you as if you were a kilometer deep in the ocean. But before that, you have to descend through clouds made of concentrated sulfuric acid, which will dissolve your ship. If you somehow survive that, you're welcomed by a surface temperature of 870 degrees Fahrenheit, 465 degrees Celsius, hotter than Mercury, and it's that hot everywhere, day and night. You will be simultaneously crushed, roasted, and dissolved in a toxic, high-pressure oven. There is no escape. There is no subtlety. Venus is the solar system's masterpiece of death.